Session four. Again, we're going to teach and reteach the basic movements again and again and again and again. So what I want Lynn to set up is she's going to do 2 deadlifts this time. She's going to pull the bar all the way to her shins. Her hips and her shoulders are going to rise together. She's going to push her feet through the floor, and then she's going to open her hip and stand up. You'll be practicing this. Your trainer's going to help you through learning all of these. Come back down, push your hips back, hips back, hips back, hips back, and bend your knees, chest up, and one more. Transition the bar up to the shoulders, jump the bar to the shoulders. Now, depending on you, you may or may not struggle with the press at this point. And I'm bringing in real world people with real world movement issues so I can kind of address them so that you know that it's okay. So she's got a kind of a struggle with her press, so I want her to pull her face back, squeeze her belly really tight, and then reach over her head. Go. Better press. Back down, please. Now we're going to add a push press. Push press. Remember the vertical dip and drive through the hips. And go. Reset. Nice job. One more of those. Reset. Now it's going to do a push jerk. Again, watch the hip. Watch the hip. That's what you're trying to get, is drive that hip up. Nice job. Again, please. And back squat. Now she's going to maintain neutral wrists. Her weight's going to stay back in her heels. She's got a little bit of Achilles injury from skating around, but check this out. She's also going to sit back into her heels because that's a huge piece of what we want to see done. More in the heels. There you go. And stand. And down. Neutral spine, chest up, and stand. Jump the bar over her head and place it on the ground. In session 4, you're going to learn a front squat. And believe it or not, you've already gotten all the fundamentals for it. You've done a bunch of squatting in your warm-ups. You've also done squatting in your barbell complex. After you transition the bar from the hang of the deadlift, from the top of the deadlift, to your shoulders, we're going to do a front squat. And I'm going to talk about what I want you to have done then. So take the bar up to your shoulders, please. Now, notice her upper arm is parallel to the ground. Hands are outside your shoulders. Some of you guys are going to be really tight in your lats and your triceps, and we've got ways of dealing with that, but understand is that the elbows need to stay up. Because part of this is this also receive position of a clean in the bottom when we go to the bottom here. And if you have your elbows down, bad things can happen if you run your elbow into your knees. Elbows up and parallel to the ground. Imagine there's strings on the ceiling, and they're going to pull your elbows up as you squat. Knees are going to go out, hips are going to go back. It's going to be a normal setup for whatever squat you're going to have. And down. Notice upper arm still parallel to the ground, weights in the heels, and stand back up. Sometimes you might hear these being laser beams, me. Go me a pew pew. Do it. Pew 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 pew. So upper arm. So the way that fits into the barbell complex is after the deadlift, you'll do a front squat, then you'll transition into your shoulder to overhead stuff. Bar down, please.